It says Jesus went out alone. Like I said, we are treating the topic that says get alone with God. So it is three, different branches today. So it says, the Bible verse is taken from Mark 1:35, and it says, Jesus went out alone to pray. Okay, so now let's go to our word for today. He said, to grow spiritually, you must get alone with God. So which means, out of the points to make us to get alone with God, the number one thing is to grow spiritually. And the second one is going to be we should be prepared to hear the voice of God, and which I've already, summarized in one, word or two. And for the very first one, in order for us to grow spiritually, then we need to anticipate. We have to have what is called anticipation. And this anticipation brings what is called excitement. When you have excitement about you're going to meet with someone that you care for, you love, the atmosphere changes, isn't it? It brings a different, atmosphere, because there is what is called intimacy between you and that fellow person. And that is the same way we need to see God. We need to be anticipated and be excited, okay, to meet with him. It's like, going to meet with your bride or your groom. And Bible makes us to understand that Jesus is the groom and we are the bride. And for that reason, we should be always be prepared to look, to look decent, presentable, and looking lovely to meet with our groom. So this anticipation make us to have, excitement, brings about excitement. And another thing that I look into, the second point that we can see on how to grow spiritually, is that reference. That passage make us to understand. He said, prepare your hearts by being still before him and letting the, quiet clear away the thoughts of the world. Okay? Many a time there are so many thoughts in our mind. There are so many, so many weights in our hearts. And for that reason, it will not give us room to reference the Lord. But when we get away, everything called, hardship, all those unnecessary things that can weigh us down, that will not make us to give glory to God in our life, then it make it easier. And that's the reason why this write-up is telling us today, the only best time to do this, which Jesus Christ did by himself, is by waking up very early in the morning, that that is more comfortable enough for you. And another thing, in order for you to grow spiritually, is willingness. When you want to get, alone with God, you have to make up your mind to do whatever he says. And that's the reason why Bible also, admonishes us that we should carry our cross daily. Okay? So we should be able to be willing to listen and to obey. Not like the way, Saul did to God. When God gave him instruction. If you want to get along with God, then you need to follow the instruction. Saul does not follow the instruction. But looking at David, David followed the instruction which God has given to him. And that's the reason why he was able to get along with God.